Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wildman's Corner here at Isleworth. Asher Wildman alongside Coach Steve Desimone. This one's just going to get out of hand. I already know it. Coach, you have the greatest voicemail, but we're not going to play that here on the show. Go Bears. Tell me, though, how's the season going so far in the fall for Cal?
Oh, it's been a good run. We've won twice, fifth place, playing pretty well here. Got an interesting day tomorrow, but this is Wildman's Corner. We love it, so sounds good to me.
Let me ask you this. When you go home and you're sitting at your desk in the office, do you ever just like look at scores, look at the teams that are in your conference, just go, oh my God, what is on my plate this week?
You know, this is my 33rd year of doing exactly that, okay? You look at this conference from top to bottom, it just doesn't stop. These guys just don't quit. I don't care whether it's Conrad or Chris or Derek or whoever it is. We just run, they just run in and out. They just don't stop.
How about the freshman class? You know, everyone talks about, obviously, Patrick Rogers. Everyone's talking about Paolucci. But, you know, there's also Rack Cho at Oregon.
Oh.
And then,
great player.
And how about the mean, lean fighting machine, 128-pound Michael Kim at Cal?
You know, you're stretching that, I think, but I'm telling you, he's a little bit under the radar, but I'll tell you, that guy can play, and he's had some, look, we've won twice, and each time we've won, I think he's been in the top five, so no doubt he can play. And, he doesn't hit it real long, but he hits it really well, he hits it real straight, and he's got a great short game, and boy, the kid can putt and loves to compete. So when you got somebody like that, you're onto something.
You mentioned that you have a win this year. You tied with Oregon at the Alistair McKenzie.
Yes.
What was your thoughts on Oregon? After a down year last year, you're a coach and competitor, competition, the conference. What were your thoughts on Oregon when you saw them that week?
It was a matter of time before Casey's too good a coach. It was only a matter of time before they jumped back up. And, obviously they'd won the Prestige the week before. So you knew they were on a roll coming in. And, it was funny because talking to some of the local media and our SID, how is this going to play out? I said, I can tell you right off the top, San Diego State, Oregon, and Cal are likely to be in a real shootout. I said likely to be in a real shootout on Tuesday afternoon, and that is exactly the way it played out. Right down to the last putt on the 18th hole of the final round. It was great stuff, tremendous drama.
Of the 12 teams in the Pac-12, how many realistically can win a national championship?
I think 5 or 6. I think half the conference at least is capable of doing that. Look, we're playing at Riviera. All right.
Advantage Pac-12.
Advantage Pac-12 right off the top. Okay, and I can guarantee you between now and sometime in March or April, every one of us is going to be down there once or twice. And if you look, you've got to like the chances of at least 6, 7, or 8 of these teams making it out of the region. Now, a number of teams from the Pac-12 last year didn't pull that off. But I got to tell you, too many good players, too many good coaches. I like our chances of advancing 6, 7, or 8 this year.
And then, Coach, before I let you go, we've had him on Wildman's Corner too. He's one of your players. I think a player that kind of gets flown under the radar in a conference that has a lot of great players and a lot of talent. That's Max Homa. What has he meant to the Cal program?
Well, listen, Maxwell came in here 2.5 years ago. We knew he was under the radar screen, but we also knew we had a real talent there. And if you look at where he was 2 years ago, where he is now, his progression's been steady. It's been really phenomenal to watch. And as we go forward, I think over the year he will certainly establish himself as one of the top players in the country. And the idea that I really like, he's going to be around next year too.
You heard it. Max Homa will be back next year. Coach Desimone, have a wonderful winter break, sir.
Asher, great to see you, and we're going to enjoy it. I'm telling you, starting tomorrow night.
All right, for Coach Desimone, I'm Asher Wildman. See you later, Wildman's Corner.
Go Bears.
What a homer.